Welcome to the world of Ha!
Hi, I'm Hustle.
I'm Captain Sunrise. And I'm Nikki Brace from Power Rangers CEO Turbo and the Turbo Movie. Welcome to the world of Ha!
Hey everyone, Hassan here.
Azim here. Welcome to the world of Ha!
Welcome to the world of Ha!
Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. What's up, what's up? It's September 29th, 2023, and today is the launch, the release of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury on Netflix. It's finally here. Very, very exciting. It is the 30th season of Power Rangers, the seemingly final season of Power Rangers in its current form. At least all we know is the next iteration may be some sort of a reboot. We don't know if it's still ever going to happen, if plans will change, who knows. But at least for now, seemingly it is the end of the current iteration of Power Rangers. But regardless, it's the 30th season. New season, 10 episodes, out on Netflix now. Really, really cool stuff. And in order to celebrate, we'll talk a little bit about Cosmic Fury. I'm not going to get too into it because I don't want to like spoil things, too much for people that may not have seen it yet. But we're going to be opening up lots of Power Rangers toys. Okay, if you've seen the thumbnail, we got lots of stuff. I actually forgot to include one thing in the thumbnail as well, the Alien Ranger pack, which I never opened, of Lightning Collection. So we got a lot to open. So we're going to get to it in just a minute. But I want to say hi to a few folks in the chat and briefly talk about kind of a schedule of things related to Cosmic Fury. So, what's up to Red Space Ranger, Alexis, Cheetah Wolf 2.0, Harlan Perry, Stark Family, Story Sage, Paul Armendariz. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. So, by the way, if you have not seen my recent, Cosmic Fury spoiler-free review and stuff, I am recovering from a bit of a cold. My son started preschool last week, and what happens with preschool is kids get sick and then they pass it on, and it hit me as well. So I'm doing better than before, but still have a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a runny nose, so a little congested. Excuse me. So please bear with me. I'm going to try and get through this. I really wanted to do this video, though. I felt like I at least had enough energy to try and get through it. We'll see. If I get halfway through and I'm like, I can't do anymore, I may have to pause. But we're going to try and get through this because I'm excited about it. I want to hang out with you all. What's up, Fort Chaos? Orville Concepcion Reviews, hello? Okay. So besides that, what's up, Joel? How's it going? You had a cold last month, lasted 2 weeks. It was when kids started school too. Oh man. Yeah, it's one of, and for me also, like, yeah, when I get a cold, it just lingers. Like, I start to mostly feel better, but like I have a little bit of a cough, a little bit of a, a congestion and stuff. And that just lingers for a while for me. It's annoying. But otherwise, I can't complain. Otherwise, I'm thankful, healthy, and, okay. So let's briefly talk about Cosmic Fury. So By the way, in the chat, please keep spoilers to a minimum. Like, if you light spoilers or general things you want to talk about, sure. But please don't, like, talk about big spoilers in the chat. Just because it came out this morning, it's 10 episodes. Not everybody's going to have the chance to watch it all. I'm going to maybe talk light spoilers. Things that maybe have, like, leaked or certain little things like that. But I'm not going to get into, like, major plot points in this live stream. So here's my plan for Cosmic Fury and what I've done so far. So just for background, in case people have missed it. At the beginning of September, I reached out to Hasbro because when Once and Always came out, people had asked Hasbro and Netflix and been able to get screeners for early access to watch Once and Always. And I'll be honest, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't even try. I didn't realize I could try and do that or that would be an option for me. So when Cosmic Fury came around at the beginning of the month, I reached out to Hasbro and was like, hey, because I've had a contact from Hasbro for years now. But just to, let you all know, like, Hasbro didn't reach out to me or anything like that. They didn't give me some opportunity. I asked for it. I went for it. So, it's open game for anybody that has some sort of a, media presence or wants to be a part of the press, that sort of thing. But I reached out to Hasbro, asked for a screener for Cosmic Fury so that I could watch it early and do a review and all that stuff. Got like an almost instant reply, had to submit an application, all that kind of stuff. And anyways, long story short, a couple days later, I got a screener. So at the beginning of September, I was able to watch Cosmic Fury. And I've had it for a few weeks, so I've actually watched it like 4 or 5 times. And the rule was there was an embargo when I got access to say that you could not talk about Cosmic Fury or share anything, that you have access or anything like that until the social media embargo goes up, which was on Wednesday morning. So I did not reveal to anybody that I had access to Cosmic Fury. I know there's been 1 or 2 live streams since then where people were like, are you excited about Cosmic Fury? And I had to keep it very generic and say, like, yeah, I'm excited. I couldn't say that I had watched it because I wanted to, like, preserve that and not, I'm not trying to, like tease people with it or anything. Like, the purpose was for me to at least get to it and be able to do a proper review. And so I actually took, like, lots of notes and everything on all the episodes. And I did post on Wednesday a spoiler-free review of Cosmic Fury. Very high level, very general. Not sure if you all got the chance to see it, but hopefully want to at least give an indication of generally how I felt about the season. Then last night, actually no, last night was Thursday night. Wednesday night, I recorded a massive full spoiler review of Cosmic Fury, talking about, like, my thoughts on everything. It ended up being like 50 minutes long or something like that, because it's basically just me rambling and going through all my notes that I had, all the thoughts I wanted to say. Just like one big massive dump of my thoughts on full of spoilers of Cosmic Fury. I will be posting that today after this live stream. Okay? So that's why I don't want to talk about full spoilers in this live stream. Okay? That's going to be, if you want to know my thoughts on all the spoilers, there's going to be a video after this live stream that I post that has all of my thoughts there. Go comment on that. Give me your thoughts in there if you want to talk about it. But that's where the spoilers are going to be. And then maybe, in a few days or whatever, the next live stream I do, maybe then I'll be more open to chatting live about it. But during this live stream, I want to keep it to, like, light spoilers sort of a thing, just general thoughts, not really, revealing a lot. So full spoiler video coming after this live stream. Okay? So hopefully that clears things up or explains kind of how I'm going to handle that. Let's see. What's up to Blood and Gore Kid? Hello, hello. All right. Joel says I'm barely 5 episodes in. Barely 5 episodes in. You're halfway there. But yeah, there's still lots of cool stuff. Okay. You like the Zord footage and Cosmic Fury? Cool. All right, yeah, Joel. I will say. All I'll say is I will agree with you. I will agree with you on what you said, Joel. But I'm not going to dive into that. That was in my spoiler-free review. I said that there was one character that I was really disappointed with how they handled, and that is the one you mentioned. Hello, Faded. How's it going? All right, so with that out of the way, why don't we get to some Power Rangers toys? So, I don't even know where to start. All right, I got a lot of stuff to open. I have a lot of Lightning Collection figures that have been piling up. A bunch of single figures, a bunch of packs. I got some of the remastered figures, the redone stuff, and then like the Alien Ranger pack, the Omega Ranger pack arrived today. The Master Morpher I got like yesterday. Oh, and then I got some Funko Pops today as well. So I got a lot. I don't even know where to begin. Like, you all tell me, where do I even start? Let me just grab some of these. I don't even know. I'm kind of already just overwhelmed looking at this pile. Give me a second here. Let me see how I can grab all this stuff. Oh, you know what? I know where I'm going to start. Let's get this stuff out of the way, because this is the stuff that I don't really care about. I just got for completion's sake. And this is the Cobra Kai stuff. So let's just open those and get those out of the way, just because I don't care too much for it personally. I've never seen Cobra Kai, and it's not that, like, I've heard good things about it, but this collab to me is just so, like, weak. You know what I mean? It's not a great, like, collab for me personally. But then again, I don't have an attachment to any of these characters or anything. So, all right. So these are the Cobra Kai ones. There's a Morph Daniel LaRusso White Crane Ranger, Morph Samantha LaRusso Pink Mantis Ranger, Johnny Lawrence Black Boar Ranger, Miguel Diaz Red Eagle Ranger, and the Skella Putty. So, whatever those things are, let's just kind of go in that order, I guess. And just get these things opened. Whew. I am just... Excuse me. Alright, I'm hoping I can get through all this, the energy here, and not feel terrible. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll play it by ear. Okay. Where do you get the Master Morpher from? Well, it may be sold out already. I don't know. But it was on Hasbro Pulse. So check Hasbro Pulse if it's even still available, because it might not be. Alright, so this is the... whatever this character's name was. I mean, basically it's the Ninjetti suits. They just have a new symbol and then, like, the thing on the back. You know, so not much to it. I don't know the character here, but it's an interesting face sculpt. They do have the alternate one with the face covered, an effects piece, some alternate hands, and then this is like the neck piece to go with the something like that. Alright, anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on these. Just want to show them and move on. It's sold out on Hasbro Pulse, unfortunately. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it is a very popular item. When will it be back in stock? To be honest with you, I don't know if it will. It may not be back in stock. It was one of those things that was it's a very hot item that was just revealed. And for something like that, you gotta buy it quick. Especially because it was a pretty affordable price. I think it was like $65. So for that, it's actually pretty good. Because I think, like, I was expecting like $100 or maybe more. So unfortunately, I mean, keep an eye out for the next little bit, but keep checking. But then beyond that, yeah, you might have to find it from another third party. Alright, so here's this one. Is it just me? Is this character really tall? Or maybe it's just the way the legs are kind of like almost like pulled out all the way, sort of. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it just seems a little weird. There we go. I don't know. Anyways. And there you go. Have I opened mine already, J-Docking? No, I'm actually going to open it today on this live stream in a little while. So we're going to find out. I have two. I was hoping to save one sealed. So we'll see. I mean, if the first one I get is missing stuff or has wrong coins or whatever, I'm going to contact Hasbro about it. But if they don't have a replacement because it was a limited item or something, then at least I guess I have my second as a backup, but I would like to have one sealed. It's one of those things like I don't collect sealed stuff for Power Rangers. I open everything. But I do have a Legacy Power Morpher and a Legacy Blade Blaster sealed when I got them on clearance years ago. Because those were just cool Legacy items. They were going on clearance. I wanted to have some. And then this Master Morpher. I think those might be like my only sealed products, possibly. But, alright, give me a second, folks. I may disappear off camera occasionally just because I got to like blow my nose or do something and I don't want to be disgusting. So, bear with me. All right. You pre-ordered the same day it went live. Yours arrives tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I did the same. Mine arrived yesterday, but my Omega Rangers arrived today. Film Watcher 96. Hello, hello. I just finished all 10 episodes. I will say it's not my favorite season, but still a decent season. Cool, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, again, I don't want to get too much into spoilers and stuff, but I get that. I get that. I think there's, you know, certainly some things I can understand people may have issues with, but overall, pretty solid season. I really liked it, personally. Are the Hasbro people going to make and release more Cosmic Zords? You know, it's a good question. I'll be honest. I really doubt it. We don't have an answer. I mean, they haven't announced anything. But then again, they never truly announce a lot of this stuff. It just sort of starts showing up, right? Like the Cosmic Fury Megazords out there. But beyond that, I mean, I don't think so. I would be surprised if they released any more Zords, personally. Now, what I will say is the Q Ranger versions of the Zords are pretty readily available and also quite often cheaper than the Hasbro release, and the Hasbro release pales in comparison. So if you want to try and get those Zords, just buy the Q Ranger versions because it's actually pretty affordable, or at least in league with you know, the Hasbro stuff. Eagle Fang Karate, alright. Effects piece, this stuff. Alternate hands, interesting. Some new, like, hand, you know, poses and stuff, I guess, that we haven't really gotten. Are we really done with Power Rangers for a whole year? Seems like it. Now, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, forever? Who knows? But at least it doesn't seem like there's going to be a Power Rangers show next year. So at least for next year, that seems to be the case. Oh, I agree. I have all the Japanese Q Ranger stuff. I did not buy the Hasbro one because there was no point. It's Japanese one is totally better. And I know oftentimes people make the argument and they're like, yeah, but usually the English one's like cheaper and stuff, so just because the Japanese one's better, it doesn't matter because the English one's at least affordable. This time though, the English one's expensive. So no, it's like the same price or actually maybe even cheaper to get the Japanese one. So yeah, there's... Unless you really, 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 really love Zord Builder and you want to combine this Megazord pieces with some of the Megazord stuff from the last couple of years, if you really like that functionality, that I could maybe see that as being the only reason to buy the English one. But otherwise, there's no reason to buy the English one. I'm sorry. There's no reason. The Japanese one is better and more affordable, you know, like in every way, basically. All right, and then we're going to do the Skelleputty. Yeah, can you imagine them doing another version of MMPR or another season with, like, just like the 2010 reversion? Oh my god, that would be... I don't know if I could do that again. I don't know if I could live through that again. That was painful to watch. The reversioning. Oof. Alright, here's the Skelleputty. So basically the putty, but they just repainted it so it's got this whole like skeleton body here. And then the back, Cobra Kai. So I'm sure it's probably a reference to something in the show, of course, but looks cool. This is a neat little effects piece. I feel like it's a slightly... Is this a different like pearly color than before? I might be remembering it wrong, but... Alright, cool. Alright, what should we open next? Let's see. I'm just going to start grabbing the figures that I have right next to me. So in no particular order, I might be mixing up the waves that have been released. Whatever, I don't have time to look it all up. But I got Lightspeed Blue right here. We got Chad. Alright, so now we're getting to the good stuff with some actual Power Rangers here. Oh, I would love an animated series too, but that's not going to happen for next year. That sort of thing takes time to do, and like, if they were going to do something for next year, anything live action, animated, whatever, it like probably would have had to have started at least some sort of pre-production or something now, you know. All right. So this is our, I think, first Lightspeed Rescue Ranger. Well, actually, there's also a Lightspeed Yellow, I think. Is there? No, actually, there isn't. Never mind. We have other Yellow Rangers. Maybe this is the only Lightspeed one that we got, which is a bummer, man. That's one thing about the Lightning Collection is it sucks that it's basically going on hiatus. And we may not get the rest of the Rangers. That face sculpt is not great. That doesn't really look like Chad, I gotta be honest. This is probably a weaker one. Yeah. Helmet looks solid. Alternate hands, effects piece. I like the detail on the blasters, the little bits of like gold painted in, the symbol there. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty solid. I think it overall looks good. Just the face sculpt is not the best, but still overall pretty solid figure. Lightspeed blue. Alright, what else do I got over here? Ooh, okay. Here we go. We got a Dino Fury Blue Ranger, very appropriate for the Cosmic Fury release today. No big spoilers, but I will say Ollie, probably one of my favorite parts about Cosmic Fury. Yeah, I really liked Ollie's story. So this is exciting to now have this figure of Ollie. It's also a shame that it doesn't seem like we're going to be getting any figures of the Cosmic Fury Rangers, when like that was kind of one of the whole reasons why they did those suits and all that, apparently, was, you know, to sell more toys and stuff, but you can't sell toys if you're not going to make them. So it's kind of weird. Ooh, that sword is all bent up, but alright. Okay. For a second I thought I was missing a hand, but I forgot because there's different colors there. Alright, folks, we got Dino Fury Blue. Check that out. That's an okay face sculpt. It's okay. I think from like the side it's a little bit better than here. That's not too bad. Morpher, everything. Got the helmet there as well. Alternate hands, effects piece, and the sword. It's a little, you know, bent up, but that could be fixed up. Pretty solid. Okay. Pretty good. Man, I really... There's some... I need figures of Cosmic Fury stuff. I gotta say. I gotta say, I need figures of that. Alright, let's get to RPM. We got RPM Yellow right here. We got Summer. Unfortunately here, we're not going to get the rest of the RPM Rangers. At least as of now. But we did get one. We did get Summer. So let's see. Let's see how it is. You didn't like the Cosmic Fury suits after seeing them in the show? They look incredible. You like to see seeing them in action? Cool, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't think necessarily that people might change their mind on it, but that's cool that you did. I also, you know, like the suits. I mean, they're not necessarily like my favorites, but I like them. I thought they looked good, and you know, they worked for the story. All right, that's a pretty good face sculpt. That's pretty good overall, at least from the front. Okay from the sides, but yeah, that's pretty solid. I feel like it does, especially the hair though seems a little too like thick. Like it makes her kind of look older. I don't know. But overall, pretty solid. At least as of the ones today, probably one of the better face sculpts. Effects piece. There's the helmet. You know, I don't think I ever fully paid too close attention to the RPM helmet. Like, if you had shown me this helmet, it looks different to me. I don't know that I ever fully like paid attention to the details on it. It looks different. But I also just, yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just me. You got some alternate hands, and then the weapons. I get that, Orville. I mean, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. So I can understand why it may not connect, you know, as well with everyone. I personally liked it, but I get it. I get it. All right. Trying to grab some of these figures from over there. Okay. All right, we got. You like Cosmic Fury? Nice, nice. We have the Invisible Phantom Ranger. Very, very interesting release. I guess, you know, it's one of those things, like, they already have the figure, might as well re-release it with a different, like, paint scheme, being kind of more of that translucent style. But, hey, it's kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how well it actually looks. Looks kind of cool from what the box is showing. Look, I like the Phantom Ranger, and so we don't really get a lot of Phantom Ranger stuff, right? So I'll take what we get. Alright, interesting. Alright, so this is the Invisible Phantom Ranger. It's kind of neat looking. That's kind of neat. Very interesting. I mean, it's definitely, like, you can definitely kind of see through it a little bit. It's translucent. Let me, like, shine a light on it. I'm just curious to see. That's interesting. What if I kind of shine through there like that? Interesting. All right. Yeah, I kind of dig it. And of course, you got the weapons, alternate hands, blaster effect piece, an explosion effect piece. Same pieces we've seen before, just maybe different colors and stuff. So there's that. There you go. Invisible Phantom Ranger. Alright, we got some more Lost Galaxy Rangers. We got the Lost Galaxy Yellow Ranger. I wish we had consistency with the Quasar Sabers as well, with like getting a full set of them, like full size, not just the folded up thing. So the consistency, I mean, I'm not going to get too much into it right now because we all know it. We've dealt with it with the Lightning Collection for years, is the challenge with consistency in how they release these figures. But it is still a shame, you know. Okay. So here is Lost Galaxy Yellow. Yeah, no, I don't, no. I don't think that face sculpt is really working. Like, I kind of get what they're going for, maybe from this side angle here, but I don't know. I think this one's off a bit. Got the helmet. Alternate hands. Ooh, this is a cool color scheme for this effects piece. Quasar Saber is like, I do like how really detailed it is. All the little engravings and stuff in there, like it's actually really nice. I wish we had the full size Quasar Saber. Now this actually looks pretty cool, but ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Did you see that? The stickers are basically coming off. And like you can see the glue kind of like bleed through there. Ooh, that is just, what kind of quality is that? You see that? They're just like, it's like somebody just like used like Elmer's glue and just kind of stuck it on and hoped for the best. And like, what in the world is... I was about to say I like the look of this weapon because it's like pretty large scale size, cool details there, and then like I saw the stickers coming off and that just kind of ruined it for me. So not so great. The effects piece kind of goes in like that. But it does extend out like that, which is interesting. So pretty large scale size, but that sticker thing, not great. Not great. Alright, let's keep the Lost Galaxy trend going with the Pink Ranger. And again, consistency. She's got the Quasar Saber. I mean, just because her other weapon was like really big, I guess, but like still. And she has the whatever the thing was called, the trans warp something or whatever that those weapons were. Whereas Maya got a different weapon. So there's no consistency, and that's so frustrating. Ugh. Yeah, but you keep your lightning collection in the box, and then they change design of the box. So that's the thing for me about collecting in the box. It never made sense to me either, because they always do that. They always change things up and then screw that up for box collectors too. So now all your boxes don't look the same. Alright, I didn't pay attention. I assume this is Kendrick's, right? I think this was Kendrick's, not Corone. Would have been interesting to have a... Well, I guess I could, because I have Astronema. I could like try and swap. But I don't know if I have a regular Corone head that would work, because Astronema has all the fancy, like, hair colors and stuff. But anyways, oh no, that's not it. That's not it. That doesn't look like Hendrix at all. Ooh, that is rough. Now, she does have glasses, which is a neat thing that they added. I like that they added it. The question is, does it actually look good? I don't even know how to properly... I guess I have to slide it on under the hair here like that. It's better with the glasses, but still just not, still not it. But I do appreciate that they had glasses and that they are removable. That is a nice, nice thing to add in. I'm gonna leave it on. That is pretty cool that they did have that. Helmet there. Why do I feel like... Hold up. Okay, look. So this one is the one that came with Maya, and this is the one with Kendrick's. Do you notice anything? Do you notice anything? What is this? Consistency. Look. This is a nice shiny gold. This actually looks good. But look at the one with Kendrick's. There's no shine to it. And the little thing in there is kind of faded a bit, which is like, okay, whatever. But because they don't have the shine on it, it's also a little harder to see the design elements that they did. Like, that's just... Come on, man. Like, just consistency. Consistency! Alright. Anyways. Here's a Quasar Saber. There you go. Oops, what did I do? Oh, I forgot about these. Effects piece, and then her weapon there. SPD yellow. Alright, my recycling and stuff is piling up, so in just a minute I might have to go like empty out this recycling and then come back. So I might just step away for just 1 minute. And then we'll get to some other stuff, but just a heads up. Also, heads up, I don't know how long this live stream is going to go, but if things go really well, and if I still feel up to it, and if you all want to, I might do a bonus round of unboxing at the end of this live stream that is not Power Rangers related. But I got the new Japanese Pokemon cards, Raging Surf. I have a couple of the new English 151 things, more packs, but I also have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster box of Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I don't really buy Yu-Gi-Oh! But this is like one of the exceptions to that. So, we'll see. I'm not promising that. If I don't do it today, I'll do it soon, another day, but... Alright, so here's Z. Is this dirt? Or okay, yeah, it's just... I'd have to compare with the other figures to see consistency in how they do it, but that's a decent face sculpt. It's alright. It's not, you know, the best, but it's alright. SPD yellow. You got alternate hands. Effects piece. You got the SPD Morpher right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I figured this was a little different than the other Morphers. It seems like we get different versions for each one, which is, again, annoying, but... I mean, peace be upon you. Hasn't any tips to start collecting Power Rangers figures as a hobby? Love from Singapore. Well, first of all, shout out to Singapore. I love Singapore. Went a few years ago. Would love to go again. It was amazing. But any tips on starting to collect Power Rangers figures as a hobby? I guess first, like, decide, like, what interests you. You know, like, what about the Power Rangers figures... Like, do you care about the Rangers? Do you care about Zords? Do you care about, like, role-play items like the Morphers and stuff? And then, like, what's your price point? Like, do you just want some basic figures, maybe a couple action figures and things? Or do you want, like, collector's things? Like the 3-0, you know, 1/6 scale figures where each one's, like, $100 plus? You know, like, it depends on, like, what you're trying to go for, you know, in terms of the category of collecting. And then, you know, my advice is, like... Go for what interests you. If there's certain Ranger teams that you're big fans of, maybe collect those. Or, you know, don't try and get everything, because it's a lot. I mean, if you want to, sure. If you can afford it, sure. But just stick with the stuff that you enjoy. And then beyond that, it's honestly just a matter of, you know, finding the right places to order online and sort of keeping up with the releases, you know. All right. Anyways, we got TJ here, Turbo Red. Very excited about this one. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a good one. Turbo Red. I think this is our first Turbo Ranger. Only Turbo Ranger. TJ. Alright, that's... It's okay. It's decent, but... Could be better with the face sculpt, but it's decent. I love the turbo helmets. They're good. I like the turbo helmets. And I like the suit design in general. It looks really solid. Oh, this is a good one. Effects piece. You got the alternate hands, the blaster, sword, and then his own weapon there. Oh man, this is a solid release. I mean, I like how you pretty much get all the standard accessories, his own weapon, like it's pretty solid. And the face sculpt is it's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. Pretty solid release, Turbo Red. Alright, I'm going to open up 2 figures, and then I'm going to take a 1-minute break, and then I'll be back for more. So let's get to some Dino Thunder stuff. We got the Dino Thunder Black Ranger, we got Tommy, and we got Mesogog right here. I've been rewatching, again, some more Dino Fury recently as well, along with the Ranger Danger podcast, so excited to get back into it. And of course, it's another Tommy figure, you know, and extra special today to then also be unboxing the Master Morpher as well later. Joel says, talking about SPD, did I pre-order the Memorial SP license from Deca Ranger? You're excited for the Power Ranger Counterpart Morphers getting Memorial editions? So I have not really watched Deca Ranger. I might have seen a few episodes, but never really watched it. But I like the SPD Morpher. And when they did the SP license release from Deca Ranger, I kind of debated it. At first I was like, I don't really care about it because it's going to have like sound effects from Deca Ranger and I won't relate to it, even though it's kind of cool and it was expensive. So I said, you know what? I don't really care. And then I later was like seeing pictures and stuff of it. I was like, dude, this thing actually looks really cool. I should have gotten it. And by that point it was like gone everywhere, too expensive. So as soon as this was announced, you bet I pre-ordered it. So yes, I did pre-order it. I don't get every Sentai, you know, memorial thing. Like they did the one from Hurricaneger recently, I think, too, which is cool. But I'm okay with my Ninja Storm one that I have. So I just kind of left it as is. I think with the Deca Ranger one, I like the fact that it lights up with the green and red back and forth and stuff. Like the SPD one doesn't do that. So those cool little effects I just thought were nice, and I wanted to have that. So I did get the Deca Ranger one on pre-order, yeah. Kind of hard to get the OG Power Rangers figures here in Singapore. You know, to be honest, Singapore actually seems to get all these figures before us. Like the Master Morpher, Omega Rangers, all this stuff. All these things seem to show up in some Singapore shops. Like, look up the YouTube channel Toku Topics. They do the Lightning Storm videos, or they did used to do them, or on Twitter at LightningFig PR, Josh. He's always sharing, you know, whenever things would release in Singapore and other places. And so he would have, you'll find the shop names there. But there's somewhere in Singapore that was like always getting all this stuff before we did in the US. So actually, you might find this stuff before us. Just saying. All right, here we go. Tommy Oliver. I'm sorry, Dr. Tommy Oliver. You know, it's not the greatest face sculpt. Like, they got the whole facial hair and the hair pattern and all that stuff down, but the face itself doesn't super look like Tommy, I'll be honest. It's not the greatest, but I do appreciate, you know, them catching the full hairstyle and everything. Yep, okay, we do got the correct Brachiomorpher there as well. Alright, pretty solid though overall. Pretty cool helmet. The gold outline there is nice. The Brachio staff. Nice, nice. Effects piece, alternate hands. Yeah, overall pretty solid. You know, not the greatest face sculpt necessarily, but still overall really solid figure. Dino Thunder Black. And I like that it's, you know, that kind of shinier gold as well, too, which is good. Yeah. There you go, folks. Oh, yeah, the Ob Ranger one as well. Yeah, I thought about some of that, but maybe I'll regret it later. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's do Mesogog, and then I'm going to take a 1-minute break and go clear out this recycling that I've already piled up so that I can open up more stuff. Mesogog, I love Mesogog and his design. He's a figure that I have wanted for a long time. You know, there's been a few villains, like Astronom was one of them, right? I would also love a Darkonda, you know, so some good in space stuff. But we got Astronomo, we got a Clipdor, so I was very happy about those. Mesogog was another one that was high on my list of villains. Oh, dude, this is amazing. Oh yeah, yep. This is absolutely amazing. Dude, look at this! I knew this would be an amazing figure, and it is. Like, his whole robe that he has there. Look at those big claws. The detail on the face. Oh, and the mouth. Yep, okay. They got the eyes and stuff perfectly, like how menacing it looks. Dude, this is freaking awesome. This is definitely one of the best Lightning Collection figures. Especially for the villains. Okay, interesting. So we got alternate hands that don't have like the massive red claws there. It's kind of just like enclosed like that. So that's interesting. Effects pieces. What is this one for? Wait, hold up. Oh, on his hand. Oh, interesting. So you can like do that, like have him like punch out this thing. Like that's interesting. Okay. And the lightning, of course. Dude, that's so sick. Does this just like go on like that? Like he's trying to... Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Dude, this is awesome. All right. Super, super cool. So, with that being said, excuse me. I'm going to go empty out the recycling, get ready. I will be back and just give me like a minute or two, and then we're going to resume. So what else do I have to open? I have more Lightning Collection figures, including some of the remastered Mighty Morphin figures. I got like the Rita and the Minotaur and stuff. I got the Alien Ranger pack, the Omega Ranger pack, the Master Morpher, Funko Pops of the Mighty Morphin Rangers, the new ones. We got some good stuff coming. So make sure you're hanging out here. I'll be back. Just give me a minute. And we'll have some fun. right, I am back. So, what do we do next? All right, let's get to let's get to some Mighty Morphin. Let's do this Rita Repulsa. Hello, Leo Gaming 101. Cosmic Fury is great. Love the development of all the Rangers. Awesome, awesome. I agree. So, this is a new Rita figure, new and improved, with some new face sculpts and things, it looks like. Let's just check this out. Did we get a standalone Rita before, or was it just in the 2-pack? Because there's the one with Rita and Zed, like the wedding one, you know, that set. I don't think we got a standalone Rita before, so now this is a standalone one. Would have been cool to also to have something for Robo Rita, like maybe a different face or something, or you know, something that we could add in. Doesn't look like that's the case here. But it would have been cool for once and always, you know? Oh, man. Okay. It's been a while since I've looked at the other Rita figure. I'll be honest. Okay. So I don't remember exactly what it's like. But I can already tell you, just from memory, this staff already looks incredible. I think they you know, added some additional paint and kind of really enhanced the figure. And here we are, folks. Rita Repulsa. Check it out. Looks awesome. That is really well done. So she's got like this kind of like, you know, fabric material and stuff. Which works really well. All the detail and all the jewelry and stuff she's wearing. I mean, like, look at all the detail and stuff. And I like how, like, look, even the paint, like, it kind of fades there too. Like, it's done really, really well. The detail in here is just awesome. That is so good. You get some cool effects pieces. You get lots of alternate hands. All that have all the rings and stuff on her fingers and everything as well. So that's good. But you also get some alternate faces, and this is super cool. So, all right, let's see how easy it is to swap out the face here. Does this just slide down? How does this go? Or just kind of pops out like that? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay, and all right, there's that one. I'm not going to, like, fully put it on right now, just in the interest of time. Oh, yeah, like, they really captured all of her, like, super dynamic impressions and stuff. Or, not impressions, expressions. That's what I meant to say. Dude, that is really good. And then the staff, again, the detail, the paint on this. Yeah. Really, really nice. What's up, Gerardo? How's it going? Mighty Morphin DJ, hello. Just logged in. Have I looked at the Master Morpher yet? No, I have not. Not yet. It's coming up. It's coming up soon, but I have not done that yet. All right. Another one of the villain releases they did is the Minotaur. Now, at first you might think it's kind of a random release, but they did have the new version of the Minotaur in Once and Always. Now, granted, this is not the one from Once and Always. This is the original one. But, you know, there's still some sort of tie-in there. This is cool to me because I had a handful of the monster figures from back in the 90s in Mighty Morphin. And Minotaur is one of the ones that I have. I actually do have that still. I'd have to probably dig around to like find it to compare. I mean, it's in one of my boxes with all the Mighty Morphin stuff that I have. I just don't think it's super easily accessible right now. Which box would it be in? Excuse me. Yeah, I'd have to dig for it a little bit. But anyways, I'm not going to waste time on that. But it's cool to now, you know, have that figure from the 90s and now have this new version here. New and improved for the 30th anniversary. Alright, so this is interesting. We actually do have something to cut here. Well, it's kind of heavy, actually. Excuse me. Mine had one or two flaws, but overall it's an impressive piece when compared to the rest of the Morphers in the Lightning Collection. Awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited to open that up. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even know. I didn't pay attention to all the accessories. That's cool. All right, let's just open this up, then we'll take a look at everything. Oh man, dude. Definitely a darker brown than what I thought. Now, that's just what I'm used to from the old 90s toy. So I don't remember how it is in the show. If it's actually this dark brown or not. But I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting kind of a lighter color. But still, looks very like big and impressive and stuff. And like, dude, the detail's pretty sick as well. That's awesome. Excuse me. He's got that club. And a super sick, like, shield here. An effects piece that can go up top as well. Alternate hands. And you even get a small little, like, you know, like Finster has his little clay versions of the monsters and stuff too. Dude, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think they did a good job of this one. All right. All right. Give me 1 second. I will be back. Just gotta blow my nose. All right, I've been holding these for a little while. Blue and yellow, and then I got black later. And I was holding it to unbox like the entire team together. But I don't know when I'm going to get the rest of the team, so what the heck. Let's just open up the ones we have, you know. Because I'm also worried that if I wait months and I open it and then there's something missing or whatever, it might be more of a problem for me. So I should probably open it. So we're going to do that. This is the new Remastered. This is the first time I'm opening one of the Remastered figures. Lightning Collection. It's kind of their updated version of it with more accessories and stuff. So I am excited to check it out. So we got Trini here. Oh no, really, Joel? What were the issues that you had? Like missing accessories and stuff? Paint issues? Oh gosh, now I'm worried. And that's my other fear with Hasbro customer service, is they don't always send you the exact item of a replacement. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if I notice anything immediately. So, here is Trini. At a glance, it seems okay. I mean, we got you got Saber-tooth Tiger and stuff. Pretty good face sculpt. Pretty solid face sculpt. So, with this, like, they have updated face sculpts, look pretty good. They've now added in the black lines around the belt buckle and stuff and the holster. So, some additional detail there. Yeah, I mean, overall, that looks pretty solid. Helmet looks good. You got these, like, effects pieces, which you can kind of stand up and have the figure sort of pose around it. So this is a really cool thing to do, especially because one of the accessories is this, which is the Morpher, kind of opened up with a Saber-tooth Tiger coin. So to have her, like, pose maybe holding the Morpher out, and then the effects around it, like, is kind of almost like a cool mid-morph action sequence thing. Once I get all the Rangers, I might display it like that, because that would be really, really cool. You also get a bunch of alternate hands. The Blade Blaster could use, you know, maybe a little bit extra paint, but it's fine. It's got enough. And I like that they gave you all 3 forms. So that is also pretty good. And you get the daggers. Paint issues on the first one. Second one, joints were loose. Third was a charm. I will say this joint does feel a little loose, but it's not terrible. Like, it's not like flopping down, you know what I mean? But okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, big new things is the extra detail, the new effects piece, the Morpher. That's really some of the new, you know, face sculpts and stuff. That's really the selling point here for these remastered figures. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Mighty Morphin Blue. Very fitting, of course, as seen in Cosmic Fury. Not going to spoil things, but we all know he's in Cosmic Fury. We've seen it in the opening theme and everything else. But I guess this figure, I'm assuming, you know, is going to look more like the younger Billy, right? So it would be cool to throw in an extra. I mean, I guess they couldn't have done that before, but maybe, you know, in the future, whatever. Like an older Billy, David Yost face. To match the Once and Always / Cosmic Fury look. All right. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a really solid sculpt. The Morpher looks good. No big issues that I can see there. You do have the weapons, the lance in both forms. Helmet. Alternate hands, blade blasters. Here's the Morpher, which looks pretty cool. And he does get glasses as well. Now, getting, like, Kendrick's had her hair in place to kind of hold the glasses there. I guess it kind of fits in, but I can see this getting loose pretty easily, especially if you kind of take it on and off. But for now, it seems to stay. The glasses seem to stay on. It looks pretty good overall. I mean, they do seem a little, like, fogged up, because I guess it's hard to really get, like, a truly translucent thing. But I'd rather have something there than it just being, like, empty, you know? So, overall, though, that's really solid. Definitely the best Billy figure all around, from civilian head, accessories, everything that they've made. Awesome stuff. Excuse me. All right, give me a second, folks. All right, and the last one I have right now is Zach. I don't have red, pink, or green yet. So when those arrive, I'll unbox them on a future stream. All right, so of course, often, you know, they give you kind of purple effects pieces instead of black. The camera doesn't pick it up super well. It looks kind of blue on camera. It is definitely purple in person. It's just the lighting here makes it look a little more blue. But all the same accessories. There's the Morpher. The purple's very subtle, but there's a little bit of purple there on the edges. Helmet. And yep, it does move. It should. It's like super tight. There we go. Yep. Let's take a look at Zach himself. All right. Pretty good. Maybe the weakest out of the three in terms of face sculpt, but still overall pretty solid. Yep, they got the Morpher. Yeah, overall, I mean, they did justice. I can't wait till I get the rest of the team and I pose them all together with the Morphers and stuff. That's going to be, like, super epic. All right, next up is this. I've had this sitting around for a while. Haven't opened it yet, but finally we're going to get to it. I forgot to include this in the thumbnail because I forgot I still hadn't opened this, and then I found it. We got the Alien Ranger 5-pack. Love the artwork on here. Super, super cool. But we got to get to the figures. It does suck that there's no civilian heads for these, especially because, you know, they're from Aquatar. It would have been super unique. So that's a bummer. I really, it sucks. The civilian heads are some of my favorite parts of these figures, even if they don't always get it right. You know, even if the face sculpts look a little off or whatever, they're still my favorite parts of the figures because it's not something that we've traditionally gotten over the years, you know? And that was one of the big promises or like big selling points of this line. Alright, so here's how they're packaging the stuff together. Interesting. I hate that they tape the stuff in there too, because it's like you can't just slide it out anymore. You gotta cut the tape to go with it, or at least cut this part off or whatever. Lots of tape. Alright, y'all, there's just a lot to get out of here. We got 5 figures in here. So, as you can imagine, lots of pieces. Okay. I think that is everything. Try and put some of this stuff back in the box. Alien Ranger suits are so basic. For some reason, I really love them. Did I get a Ninja Lightning Collection figure? I don't remember. Did they release Ninja? I don't think so. No, I think Ninja, if I remember correctly, was one of those, like, they did those, like, Megazord figures. You know what I mean? And they had, like, Ninja in that scale, kind of. But that's not technically Lightning Collection. Alright, 1 second, folks. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I will say, the Alien Rangers, like, growing up, I didn't really care for them. It's not that I didn't like them, I just didn't really care too much about them. But as I've gotten older, I have definitely started to appreciate their design a lot more. It is a simple design, but I like how just, like, bright and colorful, you know, each one is. And just, it looks so clean, you know? Yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, they're pretty solid. Alright, let me just get it all out, and then we'll take a look at them. Also, like, I pretty much know every Power Ranger's name, you know, and there may be a couple that might give me a few seconds to, like, remember, but I pretty much remember. The Alien Rangers, though, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't remember all their names. That is a weak spot for me. Because I never went back and rewatched, like, I watched the stuff growing up as a kid, but I never went back and rewatched that era. You know, like, I rewatched, like, season 1 of MMPR stuff or whatever, but, like, Alien Ranger Saga and stuff, I never really did. So my memory is weak. So that, I would say, like, that era, Zeo, and maybe, like, the first half of Turbo, I never really rewatched. So that's all, like, super fuzzy to me, that whole era. There's a custom Ninja Lightning Collection made by Timbri 3D. That's cool. People have made some really cool custom figures. It's awesome to see. Like, man, I would have loved to see, like, Hyperforce and stuff. You know, there's, like, so many good ones That would have been cool. But there's some that, you know, like I never thought. It just bugged you how they ditched Aisha. Yeah, there were some weird decisions at that time, for sure. But there's some figures that I got that, like, you know, like one, did I ever think we'd get like a full team pack of the Psycho Rangers? You know what I mean? And we got that pretty early on in the Lightning Collection. And even now, we have stuff like the Omega Rangers from the comics, which I think are really cool suit designs. So to get those as well is just like super cool, you know? Oh, interesting. So there's a different effects piece for this one compared to these. I wonder why. That's kind of gonna like throw me off a little bit. Oh, the White Ranger. So she was the leader, right? Delphine, I think. So maybe that's why she has a different effects piece, because she's a leader, I guess. So actually, then these should be her accessories. At least on the back of the box, that's what it shows. These go for her. Delphine. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, wait. Okay, Black also has... Why do they... Was there a reason? Is it just to change it up, that the black and white ones have different effects pieces? So basically, what I'm trying to say, so look, Yellow Ranger comes with this effects piece. Blue comes with the same one, but this pink version. Red comes with this, but yellow. But white comes with this one, I guess for the sword, and this one. I mean, I guess they probably just did it different so that, like, you pose them all, like, maybe 3 of them are using the blasters, 2 with the sword, so it's a bit more dynamic, I guess. I mean, I don't really mind. It's just interesting to see. I guess that probably makes sense. I think I answered my own question. Just so, you know, you pose them all with different things, I guess, different styles of weapons. Because they all come with a few things. So I don't really remember these, to be honest, but they look kind of cool, actually. Is this, like, blaster right here. You got, like, this little dagger, this sword. And then you have, this is the thing I do remember. And it's cool because it actually can go inside as well. I think it's probably supposed to go that way, yeah. So that's pretty sick. So they all come with that. Then they all also have alternate hands. All different kinds of alternate hands. I'm just going to do a quick check to make sure I don't have, like, the wrong hands like I did for one of my, was it Ninjetti Blue? Which I still never got resolved. But, okay, yeah. So all the accessories look pretty solid. Pretty good. And nice. And the cool thing, having them all in a team pack, is in general, you get consistency here, probably, right? Because they're all making them at once, which I like. Now, I will notice at a glance, one of them looks different to me, but that might be how they are, because I don't really remember. Because they all have gold belts, except for yellow has a black one, which I'm assuming it's because it's yellow, so the black stands out more than gold. That's probably, I imagine that's probably how it actually is in the show, versus an inaccuracy, but, you know, that's now. Overall, though, I mean, I'm glancing at these. I don't remember what symbol is what, but I do see 5 different symbols, so at least there's not, like, duplication. And this is consistent with that. This is consistent with that. Yep, that's that. That circle there, that's a pentagon. Yep. Okay, so at a glance, and I guess this thing is white on here because it's black instead of black. So all those things make sense. At a glance, it looks like they're all consistent. So I like that. That's good. Yay. Okay, cool. Overall, I mean, here they are, folks. Simple designs, but they look good. All right, give me a second. All right, sorry about that. Like I said, I'm still a little sick, so I gotta keep staying hydrated, blow my nose, kind of all that stuff. Let me get another cough drop in. Am I the only person who thinks that Ninja are better than the Sentai counterpart Ninja Man? I really don't like Ninja Man. King Vita, that's interesting. I don't know, to be honest. I never actually saw the Sentai version. I like Ninja. I thought he was fun. But I can't really compare the two. Alberto says Cosmic Fury is far from RPM backwards. I was disappointed. That's interesting. I don't know what you mean by RPM backwards. I really don't know what that means. But I really liked Cosmic Fury personally. But that's fair. Again, let's please keep no big spoilers in the chat, okay? For Cosmic Fury. All right, what else do I got? Let's get to the new stuff, shall we? We got the Omega Rangers. Actually, real quick, let me just show what we got. So we got the Omega Rangers and the Master Morpher. All right. Real quick before we get to those, I'm going to open up the new Funko Pops, and then we'll get to these, and that'll be the big Power Ranger stuff for the stream. So, I recently opened up these little Funko Pop keychains, and they also released regular size Funko Pops in these styles. So it's the MMPR team with their power weapons. So I got all 6 keychains. I went to the mall today, and there was a store that actually had 5 of the 6 Rangers, the Funko Pops. So I got yellow, I got pink, I got blue, I got black, and green. No red. They didn't have red. Apparently red didn't even arrive. It was weird. So I'll hunt down red later. But might as well just open them all up now, and then when I get red, I'll open them later. Just for the heck of it. I don't usually get all the Power Rangers Funko Pops. I have a good chunk of them. But I really just focus on the ones that I really want. Like, I don't have the whole MMPR team already. I have MMPR Red. There's been a few versions of Red. So I don't... Like, I have one of them. I have MMPR Red with the Dragon Shield. I have the Green Ranger, and I think I have the White Ranger for Mighty Morphin. I don't think I have any of the other MMPR Rangers. But these ones came with the power weapons. So that I thought was really cool. And the fact that they released them, like, all at once is pretty easily accessible. I thought that would be nice to have those versions on display. So, Funko Pops, you love them, you hate them. Here they are what they are. But pretty cool to have the versions with the Dragon Daggers. So there's yellow. This store had a bunch of each of them, except for green, they only had one. So I don't know if, like, they just didn't get many of green, or people were buying him. Here's MMPR Pink. So again, these are the same thing as the little keychains. They're like the same design, just obviously bigger scale. The one thing is to note is the little keychain, I guess because it's so small they don't want it to be flimsy, they put like a little translucent piece of plastic in between there in the bow, whereas this, there's nothing in there because they don't need it because it's bigger. It can kind of withstand, you know, the pressure and kind of hold still sturdy. Because if they had that would have looked a little weird on here, I think. MMPR Black. MMPR blue. An MMPR green with a dragon dagger. And I do like that the Morpher's gold and stuff too, so it's all accurate. Nice. Alright, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Oh no, King Vita, I didn't even notice that. Oh no, I can't unsee that. Wait, why? Why is the Pink Ranger helmet so small? Oh, dude, that... Wait, is it like that here? No, the keychains... I mean, I guess it is slightly smaller, but it's not as noticeable. Oh, you know why, probably? Because if the helmet was bigger, I wonder if it, like, you wouldn't have as much space for the bow. I mean, they could move the bow down a little more, or something, or make it slightly smaller to adjust, but I wonder if that's why? But still, oh, that's... Yeah, you're right. I'm just seeing that now. That kind of ruins it for me. Yeah. That's not great. Alright, well... It is what it is now. Sorry to ruin that. Thanks a lot, King Vita. No, it's all good. Good call out for anybody else that, you know, is interested in them. At least now you know. Now you know. All right, folks, let's get to the brand new, the latest releases. All this other stuff was, except for the Funko Pops that just came out, all things I was catching up on. But finally, I have some new things that released that I'm opening on time. Yay! It's a miracle. The Omega Rangers. I love the artwork. I really like the Omega Ranger suit designs. I know, like, maybe not everybody does, whatever. I really like the Omega Ranger designs, and I'm very excited that that we're getting these figures. Alberto, do I still save all the items I reviewed from Samurai, Megaforce, Dino Charge, etc.? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still have... There's only... I could probably count on one hand maybe the number of Power Ranger things I've gotten rid of. Like, for example, the Legacy Mighty Morphin Red Ranger helmet. Because I got the Lightning Collection Red Ranger helmet, and then I have my Anarchy Cosplay Red Ranger helmet, I was like, I don't need another helmet, so I got rid of the Legacy one. And then also some of the masks, the kids' masks that they did for, like, I don't remember, Samurai or Megaforce or both or whatever. Those, like, basic masks, I got rid of those. I think that might be it. Like, everything else I still have. They're literally, I'm looking at all the boxes of stuff on the side here. I still have all of that. All my Dino Chargers, all the Zords, everything. I still have it all. Okay, it's packed very tightly in here. How do I get all this stuff out? Okay, you just slide it out like that, I guess. It's sad these are the last Lightning Collection products in a good while. Yeah, it is, you know, but I guess it is nice that it is something that fans will really appreciate because it's something like from the comics and, you know, kind of a really cool new thing that we don't have Omega Ranger merch, you know? Unless you count, like, you know, like the tabletop RPG stuff or whatever, right? But otherwise, like, they're just in the comics. So it's nice to have them in action figure form as well. Pretty cool. So let's just start with this one here. If you're not reading the comics, folks, you gotta read them. Especially with there being like no new season of the show next year. If you want new Power Rangers content, the comics will still be continuing. So for those that don't know, super quick recap. You remember in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when Jason, Zach, and Trini left the show and they went to the peace conference? That was their excuse because the actors left the show, right? Well, what if the comics say they didn't actually go to a peace conference, but they went out into space and had all sorts of other adventures and became the Omega Rangers? That's right. This is Trini, folks. This is the Omega Yellow Ranger Trini. It just looks so sick, this design. The helmet sculpt, it looks really clean. I like the gold, that they added to these as well. Super, super cool. These are awesome. And I don't think these have face sculpts, but technically, I could pop off like Trini and put it on this as well. I'm not going to do all that just in the interest of time, but that's something cool that you could do. And here is Zach, the Omega Black Ranger. I like that this black, you'll see like this is black. This is like a graphite kind of color, like a space gray as Apple would call it, maybe a darker version of it. But that actually looks really nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Dude, these helmets look awesome. So these are the first version of the Omega Ranger. So if you read the comics, we go through different iterations, including Trini. Spoilers, but like this has been out for a few months now, so it is what it is. Comic spoilers, but Trini eventually, as Jason stops being a Ranger, so Trini eventually becomes Omega Red. So this is not the Trini version. This is the Jason version. Super cool. That's awesome. And then, yes, there is a fourth Omega Ranger. An original character. Who is named, I don't know if it's Kia or Kaya. I'm going to say Kia, but I might be wrong. And then later is a giant alien-like dog, basically, Yale, that becomes a Ranger. So we didn't get Yale. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Yale as a Ranger. Some people really like it. I don't. Would have been interesting as a figure, but I am glad they give us this version instead of Yale as the dog Ranger. Like, he literally becomes, imagine a giant alien dog, space dog, as a Ranger, like, in proportion-wise and stuff. But I guess probably because it's easy, they probably could reuse the Trini mold and stuff and change the colors and all that. They did this version, which I prefer. And I like the light blue color because we don't get a lot of light blue. Like I know like Ninja Storm blue, right? We've got a couple, but the light blue is a nice nice touch. The only thing I'm wondering, okay, there we go. I was like, it's kind of sideways. I just had to turn it. Super cool. Kind of not on board with how Zordon kind of feels about the Omega Rangers, so Jason confronts him about it. Oh yeah, that whole storyline. Yeah, and that's not really. I mean, that was like, to be honest, that was like months ago. That was like a year ago in the comics. So spoilers, sure, but like also it's been a long time. Yeah, it was an interesting story. Like I don't know. I feel like sometimes too much of a good thing is like I like to see more of Zordon and get more backstory and more of how he thinks and all that. but I feel like they can't get away from it. Like when the vessel or whatever was like using Zordon's body and stuff, I was like, okay, just like it's too much. Let's move past that, you know? So I'm glad they're like getting into the Dark Spectre stuff. But I'll be honest, I don't like the Mistress Vile thing. And just kind of like, it's more Rita stuff. I know it's a little different, but like, I don't know. I'm ready to move past all that. But that's just me personally. Overall, though, I am really liking the comics. Okay, we got a lot of accessories here. Let's check this out. So, alternate hands. These fist hand, basically, for all the Rangers. Let me make sure I got everything. Yep, 2 of each. All right. Okay, so here's the Red Ranger's weapon right here. And I can imagine one of these 2 effects pieces, maybe this one, you know, can go with that. Pretty clean. It's cool to get these like original weapons as toys as well. And you got these effects pieces to go with it. The hammer and this effects piece like that, like you're smashing something with it, that's pretty sick. These are cool weapons. And this little spear or trident or whatever. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. I like it. Yeah, if you like the Omega Rangers, this pack is definitely worth checking out. All right, folks. I'll be back for a second. I just need to blow my nose again, and then we are going to get to the Master Morpher. Give me a second. Would have loved to see the suits in the actual show. Yeah, that would have been really cool. All right, folks. This is it. This is the Tommy Oliver Master Morpher. As seen in the Soul of the Dragon and then used in Dimensions in Danger. So, this is special for many reasons. I mean, one, it's a unique Morpher, really special in that way. It celebrates multiple seasons because it's got coins from different seasons and stuff. It's something we haven't had a toy of yet with the Master Morpher. But most importantly, this is something that JDF himself really wanted to get out there. I think Hasbro talked to him about, like, they wanted to do a Mighty Morphin movie White Ranger Morpher, which I never bought the movie ones, by the way. They did a pink one, I think. I never bought it because they didn't do the whole team. If they had done the whole team, I might have done it. But anyways, it's like, all right, sure, whatever. It's another, you know, I'm sure it'd sell fine. But JDF was like, no, the Master Morpher is what people have been wanting. This is what we want to do. And he actually went and recorded a lot of voice lines for this Morpher. Obviously, unfortunately, he passed away since then. But this is something that he advocated for and convinced Hasbro to make, and he recorded the voice lines for this. So it's really one of the last things that he did for the Power Rangers franchise. And so that's why it's extra special, and why I also wanted to get a second one sealed just for, you know, that whole thing. So yeah, very, very excited about this. Really cool packaging. I like the, you know, JDF of the Morpher, that artwork. You got all the Ranger helmets there for Tommy as well, and all sorts of stuff. So let's just kind of get right to it, folks. Very excited about it. I might have to go run and grab batteries from the other room, because I don't think, now that I'm looking at this, 3 AAA not included. Okay, yeah, I might have to just, once I open it up, go put some batteries in. But alright, so we got that. Instructions and stuff. So we got the belt buckle holster thing. I think this looks pretty standard. I have to compare with the other one. I mean, it feels, you know, pretty decent, but this might be the same as the previous one that Hasbro did. I'm not sure. You get a cool stand here. It is this is a very cheap stand, I will say. Like, this is not supposed to be some premium quality thing. Like, this is like cheap plastic. But oh, that's cool. It opens up and sits on there, and there's space for the coins to sit on there as well. So what's the point of this opening up? Because the Morpher should just sit on top, right? Like, is this to store stuff inside, or like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I guess we'll find out. And last but not least, we have... Oh, the Morpher, and there's something else here. Oh, the coins, of course. Okay, let me try and fold this back up first, so I can pack it away. I've seen some video clips of this Morpher, so I have an idea of some of the stuff in it, but I didn't, like, go through everything, you know? Soul of the Dragon was an amazing storyline to me. It's more of a superhero story, if that makes sense. Like, Tommy was a superhero. I think I kind of get what you mean. Someone said to store the coins when you're moving around from place to place. Maybe. Although, like... Yeah, I don't know how much you'd be moving it around. I mean, I guess so. I guess that's fair. The coins are going to be, like, hitting each other and stuff, but... Alright, actually, let's take a look at the coins real quick. So, they are, you know, got a decent bit of weight to it. I would say sort of in between... I'd have to go back and look at the Hasbro one, but they're not quite as heavy as the Legacy ones. But maybe similar to, or maybe a little more heavy than the Lightning Collection ones before. Do they all have the same back design? Okay, they do, I think. So that's the back design. So here's the dragon coin. And they're all kind of a slightly, like, weathered look to it as well. White Tiger. The Falcon coin, the Ninjetti coin. We got Zeo. Like, the red is very interesting because it just kind of stands out, being the only color here. Turbo. And the Dino Thunder black coin. And the Morpher itself, yeah, definitely Lightning Collection weight to it. This is not a die cast thing like the Legacy one, so just FYI. This is very much like the Lightning Collection Morpher. But it looks like the Legacy one in the shiny glossiness of it all. It's a lot lighter because it's like the Legacy one. There's no like die cast metal and stuff in here, but it looks good. That is super shiny, glossy. See my reflection in there. That's awesome. I mean, this thing's gonna get fingerprints all over it very soon, but that is Super, super cool. All right, so I need to put in some batteries here. So, excuse me, give me a second. I will be right back. I'm going to go throw in some batteries real quick. All right. So I put in the batteries. So the battery cover, pretty easy. You just screw it, open it up there. I have not turned this on though. And actually, is there an on-off button, or do you just push it and just goes? I have not done it yet, so let's find out. Oh, okay. So same thing there. Wait, am I doing it upside down? I am, okay. What if I hold it down? I'm just like testing different things. Okay, so nothing there. What if you try and do this, but you hold it closed, like... No, nothing yet. Okay. Anyways, let's do that. And, let's just start with the dragon coin. Alright, turned green. Ooh, you see that? The glowing green. Alright. Here we go. It's morphin' time.
Green Ranger power now.
That's cool.
Dragon Sword. 1993. It's morphin' time.
Okay, interesting. The year is a bit of an odd choice to throw in there, but...
Sometimes the original is the best. Dragon Sword power now. It's morphin' time. Green Ranger power now. Dragon Sword. 1993.
Okay.
It's morphin' time.
I think that's pretty much all of it.
Sometimes the original is the best.
Let me hold down the button.
Dragon Sword power now.
No, holding it down doesn't seem to do anything. I'm trying to see, like...
It's morphin' time.
Alright. Now what if I try and...
Don't worry, this is a good kind of green.
Okay, so I wasn't sure, because sometimes, I don't remember if it was Lightning Collection or Legacy, like, if the Morpher didn't open the way it was supposed to, it would, like, say something, like, make an error thing or whatever. Alpha 5, I think, would say, I don't know. So I was trying to see that, and I got a different sound effect. I don't know if it's from what I was doing or what. Okay. So maybe that's that sound effect. Hold it shut, then hold button press for 6 seconds. Oh, hold it. I see. Hold it shut. Okay.
Go on. Keep trying. See what happens.
Oh, interesting. Thank you, Iron Genre. That's cool.
Go on. Keep trying. See what happens.
All right. That's cool. See, there's like all these hidden little things in this. The instructions don't tell you any of that, by the way, from what I can tell. Alright, well, let's change it out. Wait, what if I...
Go on. Keep trying. See what happens.
Okay, so without the coin or not, it still does that. Alright, White Tiger. Alright, here we go.
White Ranger, Tiger Power.
Epic. Oops. Oh, I guess I don't need to keep doing that. I can just push the button again.
Now, I just need Saba and the gangs back together. It's a... Tiger style.
Gotta get the classic, you know, it's yeah from Tommy.
All right, Saba, let's do it.
Nice.
Ooh, Tiger style.
Oh, you can tell JDF was having fun with this. That's awesome.
Tiger Power. Lisa. White Ranger, Tiger Power. Now, I just need Saba and the gangs.
Okay, so I think I got all those. Now let me see if I can... Is there some other...
Vanilla, chocolate, smoothies from Ernie's Juice Bar. You
Oh.
know what I'm talking about.
That's the sound effect that I heard on Twitter. Somebody posted or whatever. It's such a weird sound effect, but I kind of love it. Because it's just so, like, off the walls, and it's, you know, JDF, and, like... I don't fully know how to trigger it. I'm just kind of messing with it a little.
Vanilla, chocolate, smoothies from Ernie's Juice Bar. You know what I'm talking about.
Alright, now let me try... I don't know if it's a different sound effect with the tiger coin, but I'm going to hold it.
Go on.
No.
Keep trying.
Okay. So that's a standard thing. That's interesting. Alright. White Falcon.
White Ranger, Falcon Sword. Power up. Let's do it, guys. Ninja Ranger power. Falcon Sword now.
Alright, give me a second.
Ancient powers of the ninjas gonna take you down. White Ranger, Falcon Sword. Power up. Let's do it, guys.
Okay. Let's try. Oh, interesting.
Ninja Ranger power.
Okay. So it's kind of an interesting sound effect. Okay, after his keep trying line, keep holding down the button. Oh, okay, cool.
Go on. Keep trying. See what happens.
Dude, that's
Bow
sick.
down to you, Rita. Being evil ain't easy.
Dude, that's awesome. Wait, dude, that was sick. Okay. I had heard online on Twitter somebody said about the bow down line, because I remember feeling that was awkward because he says bow down to you, Rita, instead of like I bow down to you, Rita. Like it kind of feels like it's a missing a word there. But the little effect and stuff, dude, let me do that again.
Go on. Keep trying.
Just keep holding down your finger. Dude. It like changes all these colors and stuff.
Bow down to you, Rita. Being evil ain't easy.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you, Iron Genre, for pointing these out. Because I totally would have missed like half this stuff. They don't tell you this in the instructions, you know? Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta... Do any of these look good to you? My wife just sent me this text asking if I want any of these things. These Pokemon drinks from somewhere, apparently. I don't really like matcha and stuff, pumpkin spice, so I'm not getting those, but frozen strawberry lemonade sounds good. Paradise drink and peach juice and strawberries included. I might go with the Charmander one, because frozen... I don't know. Strawberry chunks inside of it? I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to go with this frozen strawberry lemonade and peach juice. Maybe not the best for me with my throat right now, but you know what? What the heck? This is pretty cool. I don't know where this is. Oh, this is at Starbucks. Wait, is this Starbucks? Because, like, I looked at the bottom of the picture. It's a Starbucks thing. Starbucks has these Pokemon drinks? Is it just this one, or... That's cool. Has anybody else seen that before at Starbucks? I don't really go to Starbucks because I don't drink coffee. They only have a couple of other things and they're okay. But that's interesting. Alright. Zeo time. Ooh, that was a cool little effect there. Let me do that again. Nice. The red looks nice with this little red, you know, on the outside there, too. It's pretty cool.
Time to show you how it's done. Smorphin' time! Crystal-powered Morpher. Seal 5, activate.
Okay, actually, I am going to change my drink order. I'm getting the Pikachu one. Because she just said that Paradise drink. So it's Paradise drink and peach juice and strawberry included. The Paradise drink is pineapple and coconut. So that sounds interesting. And at least it won't be frozen, so that might be better for me. So yeah, we're going to try that Pikachu drink. Would have been cool if they gave a Dragon Coin. That would be interesting, yeah. It's so, like, over the top, but I kind of love it.
It's time for the original to show you how it's done. Zeo Ranger 5, red! Time to show you how it's done. Smorphin' time! Crystal-powered Morpher. Zeo 5, activate!
Did he ever say that? Crystal-powered Morpher? To be honest, like I said, I don't remember a lot from Zeo. Alright, now let's try... think I almost had it. How do you trigger that? I don't know. I don't know how to trigger that sound effect of like...
Time for the original to show you how it's done.
No, that's not... I don't know how to trigger that. Do you guys know how to trigger like that extra line like...
Time to show you how it's done. Go on. Keep trying. See what happens.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Because I feel like there should be a line... It almost started like he was saying something like, take something. I don't know what I'm doing to trigger that or not.
Crystal-powered Morpher. Seal 5.
No, that's like the full... I don't know.
Seal Ranger 5. Now.
No, that's the... I can't seem to activate... I don't know.
You're in for a surprise.
No, that's the... I don't know. Well, anyways, I'm not going to waste too much more time on that. Maybe there's some other line that I missed, but... Gigantor, so far, I haven't heard that line yet, but we'll see. We're just getting through this, so we'll see. Alright, here's Turbo.
Ready? Let's do it. Shift to the turbo.
Nice.
Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger. Red Lightning. Turbo powered now.
Nice.
All right, guys. Shift to the turbo. Nothing's gonna slow me down. Ready? Let's do it. Shift to the turbo. Can't slow down the Turbo Red Ranger. Red Lightning. Now.
I'm going to try and trigger it now with this.
All right. Nothing's gonna slow me down.
I can't figure out how to trigger that extra sound.
Go on.
No, that's not...
Ready? Let's do it. Shift to the...
Anyways, there, you know, there's some other way to trigger that, I think, but let's get to the last one here. Dino Thunder. Oh, that's cool, that little sound effect.
Dino Thunder, Black Ranger.
Dr. O.
Brachial power, now! Alright, knuckleheads, power up! Brachial power, coming in. It's a... Tommy Oliver, PhD.
Him just throwing out his credentials.
Dino Thunder, Black Ranger. Dr. O, coming right at you. Brachial power, now!
Yeah, maybe this doesn't have that line. So, well, there was one more with the dragon coin too, right? Wasn't there a thing?
Don't worry, this is a good kind of green.
Don't worry, this is a good kind of green. So with the Green Ranger coin, see, I was able to trigger it. White Ranger coin has the Ernie line.
It's a... Vanilla, chocolate, smoothies from Ernie's Juice Bar.
Okay, I think I got it. So when you push the button and start to close it, you push the button again. Like, oh, hold on.
Vanilla, chocolate,
Okay, maybe something like that.
Ernie's Juice Bar.
So it looks like only some of those coins have those extra lines, not all of them. But still, really, really cool overall. Yeah, I mean, really, really solid Morpher. I know some people may have some nitpicks with it, and some people don't like the voice, clips in a Morpher and all that. But at the end of the day, for me, it's... I thought, was there an I may be old, but I can still... Or maybe not, I don't know. But anyways, overall, though, just the fact that we have all these JDF voice lines, it's just like... almost like a tribute to him in a way. And the Morpher looks great, like on a shelf like this with the glossy finish. Like, it just really, really looks pretty awesome. So, yeah, let me just put one of these on here to show you, if I can, what this will look like on the base. Oh, okay, so you put it in here first. It also is just like glowing periodically after a while. So I assume it'll just turn off because there's no on-off switch, but that's a cool little, I guess, display thing. So let me show you all if I can kind of do this and hold it up. But there's the Morpher, and then like the coins can sort of fit in right there, basically. However you want. I'm just putting it in randomly right now. So it's not in order, but you can just, you get the idea of how you can display it. That's a pretty cool display. It looks sick. Yeah, awesome, awesome stuff. 65 bucks too. Good stuff, good stuff. That's actually, I know it can seem like a lot for Morpher, but given, in comparison to other things, this I feel like would have been priced higher. But yeah, ultimately, pretty cool. So that is the Master Morpher. So a couple things for those joining as well. Cosmic Fury. After I do this live stream, I'm going to upload my full spoiler review of Cosmic Fury. It's going to be like 50 minutes long, full in depth, talking about everything. Do not watch until you've watched all of Cosmic Fury, because I will spoil everything. But I give my thoughts on the entire thing. So get ready for that. That'll be on this channel. Just give me a few minutes after I end the stream. I'm going to go, update, a couple things and publish it. So within 10 minutes of me ending the stream, you'll have that out there. What's up to a couple of people? Superway, Captain Jake YouTube, EF Gaming Cube, hello. Abid, hello. All right, so we've basically hit now what I call the bonus time. And by that I mean I've opened up all the Power Ranger stuff that I plan to. I do have a couple of other things that I can maybe open up card related, like Pokemon and maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff too. So rather than just do a separate live stream later, I have about an hour or an hour and 15 minutes or so before I like truly have to end. So what the heck? Why don't I just do it now? If anybody is done with the Power Ranger stuff, feel free to drop off. But I'm going to continue on this stream, and then when my stream is done, I'll upload the other Power Rangers video. But why don't we just hang out? And since I'm here, might as well, do a bonus round of some unboxing. So we got some cool stuff today. Some new stuff to open. Let me grab it real quick, and I'll show you all what we're going to be doing today. So just give me a second. I will be right back. I figure just because I already have everything set up, it can just be easy to sort of jump right into it. So what we are going to do is jump to some Pokemon here. And what I have to open is this. The brand new Japanese set, Raging Surf. We get it in English like next month, I think, as part of the Paradox Rift or whatever that set is. I also got this. I don't really open Yu-Gi-Oh! On this channel. I just don't. I don't really care too much about it. Like, I watch the show, but like collecting and stuff, playing the game, not as into it. It's gotten super complicated over the years too. But then I heard they did these, and I never collected the cards to begin with, even back in the day. I have a handful that I got, but like, I never went and bought packs. I was just like given some of those cards and stuff. So I heard they re-released some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets for this, anniversary thing. And some of these sets are hard to find. There's this set in particular, Legends of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which of course has the Blue Eyes White Dragon to try and hunt and get. And I just thought, man, if there's one card that's like the big card, like you got Charizards and stuff, whatever, Yu-Gi-Oh's like the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Might as well try and get it. And I looked online, couldn't really find this box. I found some of the other anniversary boxes, but my local card shop had one. It was a little pricey, but I said, you know what the heck, one time only, why don't I buy a box and see what happens. Take care, Joel. Yeah, enjoy Cosmic Fury. I'd love to hear what you think about it when you're done. All right, but let's get to the Pokemon stuff first. Let's opening up some Raging Surf and check this thing out. Because also I got that Pokemon drink coming soon, which I'm curious to try. So I assume my wife should be home soon, and then I can give you my impressions of that drink live on the stream. I don't buy every Japanese set, especially if it's so close to the English release, but given that this is a month out and there's some cards in here that look pretty cool, that's why I decided to get it. Hilarious if I randomly land a Charizard. I don't think there is a Charizard in this set. There's a Charizard in some of the other sets, and I do have, if I have time, I might open some more English 151 packs. I've been opening up some off camera, and I did pull another Charizard, so I have 2 of the Secret Art Rare Charizard. But let's just kind of jump right into it. I'll move these things out of the way for the sake of space. I don't remember if there's a card trick for the Japanese one, so we're just gonna roll with it. Oh, okay. Well, there's an EX, but still, the last one could be that. So we got a Hoopa EX to start with. Okay. Okay. Am I getting the iPhone 15? No. No, I have the 14 Pro Max, so I'm going to wait for the 16. I pretty much upgrade like every 2 years for my phone. My sister got the 15 Pro, so I've seen it briefly. I didn't really like look too much at it, but... Oh, okay, I forget the name of this dude, but this guy's kind of cool, this EX. Something with like gold in the name or something, I think. Golden. I don't know, but anyways. I wonder if there's a gold one of that gold Pokemon. Like a gold card. Hyper rare. Maybe. That'd be cool. I've only seen some of the cards online. I haven't really looked in detail on the set. Because once I saw that there's some cool stuff, I didn't want to like look too much and be a little surprised, you know? Oh, alright, cool. Here is our super rare, or secret rare, I guess, for the Japanese ones. It's the Full Art Terra EX of Hoopa. I don't know if this is, like, going to be the biggest hit of the box. It might be, but it's pretty cool. Put that over there. Golden Spinach EX. Ooh, okay, we got a art rare here. Nice. That's pretty cool. Ooh, we got another secret rare here of a trainer. All right. Oh, another EX. Garchomp. Oh, we're just going through these EXs, man. All right, cool. This is one of the Tapu. Is this Tapu Koko? I think so, because I think he's yellow. Have I watched any of the YouTube boxing stuff? Like, you mean like when YouTubers have those like boxing matches? No. I mean, for one, I don't really care too much about boxing personally. I'm not like super interested in it. And then also the YouTuber stuff, it's just like so much fake silly drama, you know? It's just like I'm not a big fan of all the drama with all that stuff. Like, I've seen a couple clips and things people posted on Twitter or whatever, you know, so, like, yeah, I've seen little bits and stuff, but, like, I don't go out of my way to go watch it, I guess. Ooh, that's a nice card. I forgot the name of this Pokemon, but dude, look at the colors on that. That's a nice art rare. I like that. Not too many packs left in this box. That's why I got 2 boxes, because I feel like it's pretty easy to breeze through Japanese boxes because they have less cards per pack and stuff, you know? And these packs just open so much easier. Do you see how quick it is to open one of these packs? You literally grab the edge, boom, the entire thing is off, and you got it. You know what I mean? There's no struggle there with the Japanese packs. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I guess all the hints were pretty front-loaded in this box. Alright, last 2 packs of this box. Ooh, okay, we got a Minun. Aww. Alright, cool. So I don't know if I lucked out by getting 2 super rares or like... Because usually I feel like with Japanese boxes, I think you get 1. Right? I don't know, interesting. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Next box. There's this weird thing if the pack is semi-broken. It's going to be a rare card inside, but it could also be resealed. I know it's a weird... If it's semi-broken, there's a rare card inside? I've never heard of that before. Oh, okay, another EX. That's cool. Yeah, just be aware of wherever you buy cards. Only buy from, like, reputable sellers and stuff. I got these boxes from Sakura's Card Shop. They have pretty good prices, but they have very limited stock that goes quickly, so you kind of have to be, like, following them online to do it. And they've been cool because, like, first time they did it, they actually forgot to give me one of the boxes I ordered. And so then they ended up, like, they had somebody locally that gave it to me, and so they, like, refunded me the cost of shipping and all that, so that kind of worked out. Second time, they sent me booster boxes instead of ETBs or something like that. So I contacted them, and they were gonna send me a label to send it back. And then after a few days, I was like, so I didn't get anything. And they're like, oh shoot, we forgot to send you the label. So then like, you know what? I'm sorry for everything. Keep one of the boxes. So I got a free booster box out of it. So this is like the third time I'm ordering for them. And this time the order was actually correct. But even if it wasn't correct, like they had good customer service. So it was fine, and it was actually correct. And it was, decently priced. It arrived pretty quickly. Good stuff. They just, because of all those things, and they don't have a lot of stock, it goes quick. Another Garchomp EX, our first duplicate. Oops. Okay, I messed up the order of the cards there because I pulled one out, but it didn't matter. Okay. Ooh, look at that art rare of Yveltal. Look at the colors on that. That's a nice one. I would love a Celebi card. Like, I don't know if there's like an EX or whatever of Celebi. Ooh, that's cool. Celebi and Groudon are here, but I saw there's a Groudon Holo, so I don't know if Groudon gets better than the Holo. Maybe there's a cool illustration rare. I don't know. But Celebi's one of my favorites. So I would love to... Or not Celebi. Why do I keep saying Celebi? I know it's Jirachi. I know that's Jirachi. I don't know. I mean, I also like Celebi. But I meant to say Jirachi. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Oh, another Tapu Koko. I also have some Disney Lorcana stuff I could maybe open. So I bought a bunch of boxes as I've opened on this channel and also opened up off camera. Oh, we got a special art rare. Dude, this Garchomp is sick. Okay, that's awesome. That's a good one. Special art rare. But Lorcana's been like sold out everywhere now for a while. It's been hard to get anymore. And I still haven't pulled an enchanted card. That's really, I just want to pull one enchanted card from the first series, But also they had a few things, like they had this gift set box. They had this treasure trove box or something. I never found any of those. And then my wife and I, we celebrated our anniversary recently. And she actually ended up, by some miracle, she went to Target and happened to be there when they had just stocked up on Lorcana. And so she actually got me the gift set. But not only did she get the gift set, she was going to grab like 2 of them. And she's like, you know what? I know how difficult this is, to find and everything, and maybe it'll be fun to open, so what the heck. She ended up buying me 5 boxes. So shout out to her for getting me 5 boxes of the gift set. So I'm going to open up some. I might save 1 or 2 sealed just for the heck of it. But, so I don't know if I'm going to open that on camera, off camera. We'll see how the stream goes. But shout out to her, because I had never seen that gift set before in person. So she managed to track it down. So I still need that like treasure trove thing or whatever it's called. Oops. But we'll see. Last pack. I mean, that's probably the big card of my box here, but let's see. Yep. There we go. All right, interesting. I mean, you know, kind of interesting to get a look at these sets. Some cool cards. Some of these art rares are pretty cool. I like the Yveltal. That one's pretty sweet. You know, some good ones. These ones are cool. This is a nice special art rare as well. Yeah, pretty sweet. So we're going to be getting these in English, I think, in the next set, Paradox Rift in November. So, you know, be on the lookout for that, I guess. But now, why don't we jump to some Yu-Gi-Oh? Give me a second, though. Alright, so here we go. I don't know how difficult or not it's going to be to pull the blue eyes, but that's really the thing I want, so we'll see. If you weigh the packs, it weighs a bit more as a hollow and again, I don't know. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I think maybe with Japanese packs you might be able to do that, but with the English packs they have the code card, which is supposed to help with kind of preventing with some of the weighing. I don't know how well that works or not still, so maybe it's a thing, maybe not. I don't know. But, you know, again, if you buy a sealed box, though, you know, the weighing doesn't matter because it's all in a box. So, just depends on where you get it. This is a cool box. I like how, like, it's, you know, kind of foil thing. Nice and shiny. I never really opened up packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, like I said, I got a few cards from someone at one point. So I have some of the, like, classic cards somewhere. And then I bought one or two of those, like, I bought one of those boxes, like it was a gold box. I think it had like the the Egyptian god cards, and I had another box that had like Joey's deck and Yugi's deck and Kaiba's deck, and that's it. But I never really. Oh, I guess let me rephrase it. There's one box I did buy of Yu-Gi-Oh, maybe more than one box, but it was one set. It was like it had like you could hunt for like these ghost cards. I forget the name of the set, but they were like those like kind of ghost hollow foil cards or whatever they're called. But that's the only time I did that because I thought that was kind of unique. Most of the hollows I find to look pretty lame. Like they're just a basic hollow foil card, so it's just not fun to open the packs. But in this case, because I'm hunting for a specific thing, I thought it would be kind of fun, would be interesting. So we're just going to get to it. I don't know if there's a card trick for this. So we're just going to roll with it. Like the cards themselves look super basic to me, personally. So that's why I just don't like opening the packs too much. Whereas, like, you see, like, with Pokemon, there's all these art rares and full arts and different things, right? Even Disney Lorcana has, you know, some cards that look kind of cool in foil version. I don't know if any of these are good or not, by the way. I'm just going through it looking for the blue eyes. So, if you all see anything, let me know. I don't recognize a lot of these, actually. But it also has been a while since I've even, like, watched the show and stuff. Oh, polymerization. I do remember that. Is this pretty rare or not? I don't know. It's a hollow foil. I'll put that down there. I do remember polymerization. Favorite type of shoes? I don't know. I mean, I just like kind of basic, like, you know, like Nikes and stuff, I guess, like, or Adidas, or like kind of just like tennis shoes or those types. Oh, Exodia's in the set too? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right, well, then maybe we'll try and hunt and try and get Exodia as well. Again, I don't know how difficult that's going to be. But we got the main part of Exodia, which is cool. Maybe I'll put the hollow foil ones into a sleeve. Just maybe. Just for the heck of it, right? I don't know. I guess they seem like they'd be more worth doing. I think Maheen just got home as well, so she should have my drink. So I'll go up in a couple minutes and get it, and we'll do a taste test of that Pikachu drink. Oh, polymerization's pretty common? Oh, okay. Well, oh well. I mean, to be fair, I don't think none of any of these are necessarily really that rare. But it's nostalgic for me, I guess I should say, because I actually recognize some of those. Okay, I recognize some of those cards. So there's one rare card in every pack. Is that the one that has the... Because I don't know how to tell the rarities. Is it like that has that? Is that the rare card? I don't know. Oh no, here's a hollow foil. Man-eater bug. Again, I don't know if all of these hollows I should be sleeving or not, but I'm just going to do it. I need to grab more card sleeves. And okay. Always prepared. All right, let me go grab that that drink real quick, and then I will be right back. I'm back. Here it is. I didn't realize this also had ice and stuff too. This is also a frozen thing. So probably not the best for me right now, but we're going to try it out. This is the Pikachu drink. So let's just see what happens. That's pretty good. Yeah. And Tropical Paradise drink, add peach juice, strawberry, and soup. I mean, I think the peach is probably the strongest flavor, but pretty good. It's not like Starbucks to me though is okay because even some of these drinks, like it's not like a smoothie, you know, it's like really strong flavor. This is more like watery. It's like kind of an icy drink, so they're okay. But this is one of the better things I've had at Starbucks. I will say that. All right. Let's put this here. Okay. Here we go. What time is it? Okay, 3. Monster Reborn, I remember that one. Okay. Nice. These sleeves are a little big for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but that's fine. What do I normally eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? I mean, that's a difficult question because, I mean, like, it varies all the time, you know? I don't just eat the same thing all the time. But I'll say in general, I don't eat breakfast, which is probably bad, but I usually don't. On the weekends, I sometimes do. And that usually is like cereal or a waffle or something. Lunch during the week is usually something kind of quick. So maybe like a sandwich or like pizza rolls or like bagel bites or something, or like, I don't know, something kind of more quick in between my meetings at work or something I can eat. On the weekends, I'll eat, you know, whatever is there for lunch. And dinner, again, whatever it is. We eat a lot of, like, you know, Pakistani food and stuff at home, or we'll get food from somewhere else and eat. It just kind of depends. Mystical Elf. I think I remember that one. All right, we are running low on packs. David, don't tell me I'm too late. Yeah, we've already covered all the Power Ranger stuff, so we're kind of basically towards the end of the stream here. With the this is the bonus round, the extra Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh card unboxing and stuff. This is the bonus round. But you can always go back and watch the stream, and then also after the stream is done, I'm going to upload my full spoiler review of Cosmic Fury. Trihorn Dragon. Ooh, wait, this one's got like a different foil pattern. So is this like extra rare? It's kind of a cool foil pattern. Is this like the big rare of the box? So does this mean I'm not going to get a Blue Eyes? I wonder if that's what that means. Because usually, sometimes these boxes, you get like one big hit. And that one so far is the only holo foil like that with that pattern. Alright, what do we got? We got 5 packs left, folks. I mean, I know there's probably the other 4 Exodia pieces, so they're probably all hollow, so like chances of getting the Blue Eyes seem very slim then if there's a lot of other potential pulls. So that's unfortunate. But we'll see. What do I do for work? I work for a large health system, and I manage analytics too. That's what I do. Anybody in Nashville or know things to do in Nashville? I'll be going to Nashville later in the month for work for a few days for a conference. I've been in Nashville back in like 2015 or something, so it's been a while. Hasn't been hard to find Pokemon 151 in your area? Yes. I have yet to find 151 in store, except my local my local card store has Elite Trainer boxes in stock, but that's it. All of the 151 stuff I got was from pre-orders or, you know, random like times that Target put up a couple or Best Buy put up a couple things. So I've been getting a few things here and there from online orders, but I've yet to see any of the 151 stuff in stores except for my local card store. And I've looked at Target, Best Buy, more than one GameStop. Looked at a bunch of places. What did I study to get into that job? So it was kind of like a health IT sort of background. So, and I got my master's in health administration. So that's kind of the field there. All right, last chance at maybe getting a Blue Eyes. I don't think it's going to happen, but Swords are revealing light. I do remember that. Okay, at least it's something I remember. All right, well, I guess the Trihorn Dragon is supposed to be my big rare of the box, I'm guessing. You got some classic cards, and if there's any Exodia to get, I suppose the main one is nice versus a random armor leg. So, I don't think I'm going to get another box. I mean, maybe if my local shop has another, I might do it just for the Blue Eyes. The Blue Eyes is cool. And especially if it's got this foil pattern. I don't know if it does. But if it does, that's kind of neat. You know, I might want to do that. But I also might look up how rare the Blue Eyes is to see if it's worth it or if I just end up just buying the single outright. We'll see. I don't know. Still, it was fun. Nice to kind of do a little change of pace, open up something different. What time is it? Let's see. Do I want to open any of this other stuff? Alright, give me 1 second, folks. Since I'm here, let's open up the Disney Lorcana gift box that my wife got me. Might as well check it out. There's a couple booster packs in there as well. So, yeah, let's see what's inside of one of these. My first time opening a gift set box. Or maybe we'll get lucky in one of those booster packs and pull an enchanted card. That would be really cool. Alright, so... Oh, okay, interesting. So, this must be stuff to, you know, related to playing the game. These are the, what are they called? Are these the damage counters or the tracker tokens? I don't know, but these are something. Oh yeah, damage counters. Oh, so this whole thing has stuff all over. Oh, interesting. Okay, oops. There's packs falling out the sides. What's going on here? Alright, let's get those packs out of there. You got this stuff right here. And you don't want to throw this away because this basically gives you... Oops. Something else fell out. Okay. This is all the damage counters and stuff. I'm not going to pop all that out right now, but I'm going to save this so I have a place to store all this later. So I'll do that later. So we got 4 booster packs. And then there's some like promo cards, I think, and then this oversized card. And then one of the promo cards I believe is Mulan, which I love Mulan. Awesome movie as well, so I'm very excited about that. Ooh, here they are, holo foil. Check that out. Hades and Mulan. Nice. And you get the big ones too. So I know Pokemon are the jumbo cards. I'm not a big fan of them, so I don't particularly care about them here either. But this is the first time I'm seeing these like jumbo Lorcana ones. I will say I do prefer this size over the Pokemon ones that are just too big, you know? That's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. Alright. Well, we got these booster packs here. So let's open these up and see. I don't remember if there's a card trick. I don't think there is. Simba, Jafar. Goofy, Donald Duck. Ariel. Mickey Mouse. And Dr. Facilier. So are these any different than like from the regular set? Now that I'm looking at this, it says out of 204. Maybe these are the same thing. I don't know if the art's different or it's the same card. I can't remember, to be honest. I guess we'll have to keep an eye out for those cards and see. Because it doesn't say promo or anything. Which I guess on the one hand is nice. That, like, if you can't find a gift set, you're not, like, losing out on certain cards or whatever, you know? Like, if they are promos. Okay, we got a legendary. Oh, and then a holo legendary as well. Dude, that's awesome. Okay. I'm going to put even the non-holo one in here, because these can also be... you know, worth a decent bit. Mickey Mouse. Tigger. Genie. Ooh, Jafar. Alright, last pack. Can we pull an enchanted card? Ooh, no, but it's a holo legendary Hades. So that's pretty awesome. I will take that. 2 holo legendaries, and this is pretty rare. I've only gotten a couple out of boxes. And in 4 packs, I got 2 of them. So that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Can't complain with that. Alright. Moving those cards to the side. Oops. I'm about to fall. Alright, everyone. Thank you all for hanging out. On this 3-hour-long stream. This was a fun time. Got to catch up on a lot of Power Ranger stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I think the highlight for me was probably the Master Morpher. This thing is awesome. But lots of really cool stuff. The Omega Rangers. Finally opened the Mesogog Lightning Collection figure. Good stuff there. Go check out Cosmic Fury. Good stuff. Love to know what you all think. I'm about to go and then publish within the next 10 minutes or so my full spoiler review of Cosmic Fury. So go check that out after you watch the season, and then post some comments and let me know what you think as well. But thank you all so much for watching, as always. Take care, and I will see you later.